Bonjour, I am Emilie Cousteau, an interior designer based in Paris and French Art de Vivre ambassador. So this is the second part of my video on silverware and how to clean and maintain your silverware. The first video, which I'm going to put the link in the comment section below, was released, and in this video I showed you how I clean my silverware, which products I use. I'm talking about the traditional way of cleaning and maintaining my silverware, and most importantly, because I do not really enjoy cleaning my silverware too often, how do I keep it from tarnishing? Some very easy and very cheap tricks as well that will help you save your time on house chores. So today, in today's video, I will talk about some alternative methods. So a lot of people told me, look, it's so easy to use some alternative methods, and there were so many. I did a bit of research and I've decided to try and test them by myself. So there's two methods which I will talk about today. The first one is the baking soda method, and the second one is toothpaste. So what I did is I took out some really heavily tarnished stuff, and the first method was to clean them with baking soda, which is supposed to be super easy, super simple. And let's jump to this right now. So baking soda, what do you need in order to clean your silverware with baking soda? You need some baking soda, so it comes as a powder. You also need some aluminum foil, some hot water, and just a very soft cotton cloth. So what do? You simply I'll show you. This is the baking soda that I use. It's a French brand called from a brand called Chez La Paulette, which is only organic house cleaning products. That is really cool, that I love. And what do you need? So you basically only need to have a sink. You need aluminum foil. With the aluminum foil, you make a big square. You place it in the bottom of your sink. You gather all your silverware, dump everything into the sink, cover with very hot water. What I actually did was boil some water from the kettle, cover all your silverware with the boiling water, and then add the baking soda. I just sprinkled generously my silverware, and I waited for 45 minutes. So what you can see on the picture here is you can actually see all the little bubbles that come, that are actually working on the silverware to remove the tarnish. I would say it is quite cool. So this is actually one of the pieces that I tried cleaning with the baking soda, and actually, hold on, because yeah, this is the other one. So as you see, this one is very intricate. There are so many details on the design, so it would have been really very long to clean the traditional way. It was not very heavily tarnished, this one. It came out quite nice. But this one was really heavily tarnished, as you can see on the picture, and it came out, I mean, it's not a very, I think it's pretty old. It's not a very shiny silver. It's more on the orange side, but I think it came out much cleaner after 45 minutes than it initially was. So what I would say is that it's an okay result for a minimal amount of effort, actually. If you do have quite a lot of stuff and you're in a rush, I would definitely recommend this method. But I also think it takes a lot of water, because you really need to fill up your sink in order to make sure that everything is covered. And in my case, with this lying like this sideways in the sink, I didn't have enough boiling water, because actually it kind of lies this way, to make sure that the top was covered. So I had to keep adding water, and that was really a lot of water. The second thing also is it's quite time consuming, because you have to wait for 45 minutes. So for two pieces like that, you would just, if you would use the regular method of cleaning silverware, you would just require probably something like 5 minutes or so. And the last thing also is you cannot clean anything. So if you have a piece of silverware such as this one, which has ebony wood here, the handle, and this little part here on the lid, you of course cannot let it soak for 45 minutes with baking soda. The second method that I have tried for you is with toothpaste. So actually, what you just need, toothpaste, hot water, and a soft cotton cloth. And this pot here is the one that I tried to clean, and you can probably still see it here. There's many parts that are still, they were very, very heavily tarnished. And you can see it on the close-up on the picture. So I tried this one. I tried some to clean it with toothpaste, and this is the toothpaste I use. It's Oral Pro B Expert toothpaste. So very, very simple. I mean, basically the toothpaste, you just use it exactly as you would use your silverware polish. You gather your silverware, maybe you just softly rinse it, you apply the toothpaste, and then you just have to rub it gently with a soft cloth, and after that you rinse it. So of course it smells all nice and fresh breath, but I mean, I'm not really sure that's what you're expecting from your silverware. In terms of the results, so as you can see on the comparison on the picture, the before and after picture, you do really see a difference. There is a real difference. This pot was really, really heavily tarnished, but I think the result in the end is really average. As you can see, it's far from being perfect, and it requires much more effort than if I had used a regular silverware cleaning paste. So it's also quite time consuming, it's water consuming as well, because you really have to keep your water running and you have to rinse it and you have to do it again and so on and so forth. It's far less efficient than using a regular professional silver polish paste, in my opinion. But okay, if you do not have any silver polish paste and you do not have baking soda, or it's something that you cannot let soak in baking soda and you need a quick fix, then I assume that toothpaste is okay. So now I've compared the two methods because, as you might know or might have seen, these little decorative items, I have two of them. So this is the one that was made with, that was cleaned with the using the baking soda, and this is the one that I then cleaned using the regular polish. And as you can see, I mean, this one is clearly way more shiny than that one. It did require more effort to get to this result than just dumping it into the water, but by far I would say for me the winner is the traditional silverware paste. The second one is the baking soda, and the third is the toothpaste. So that was my tried and tested method. Now I just want to remind you that if you want to avoid cleaning your silverware every week, be careful by the way be mindful of the way you store it. You have to store it in a dark cloth. You have to keep it away from light as much as you can. Of course, when it's a decorative item such as this one that's supposed to be placed on a table, you cannot store it away because otherwise you will not see it. But the stuff that you don't always use, do store it away from light. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Instagram on Emilie Cousteau and Chic French Living. And I also have a course which is called Entertain Like a French Goddess. It's an evergreen course. It's always available, and it's 38 videos on how to maintain your house, how to boost your social life, and how to entertain like a French goddess. So see you very soon, and have fun testing your silverware, and let me know in the comments if you have any other alternative methods or any other tips and tricks that maybe you think I should know. Bye!